How are you today? For those of you that don't know me, that happen to be new here, my name is Heather Hunt. My sister is Holly Hunt. And welcome to our group. This is Spirit Speak, Secret Society. And every single day for the next, well, let's see, not 40 days anymore, but for the next little bit here, I'm doing an abundance challenge. So if you'd like to join me, I'm going to drop in the box a free worksheet. And you can also search in the group the Abundance Challenge and get more information there if you'd like to join. So let me do that first. And we are doing the Abundance Challenge out of this book, The Abundance Book by John Randolph Price. And I just basically go over my insights and kind of do exercises and things like that. So yes, feel free to join. It's okay if you're behind. Just join with me live every single day or go back and watch the videos. Okay, so day 13 or day 23 for me. This morning I got up really early to do meditations and stuff. I've been up since 4:30, so I almost forgot to do this today because like 9 o'clock just seems really late at this point. I'm like, wow, where's the day gone? To me, it feels like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. So anyway, this morning I got up and did this meditation, day 13, which is number 3 on here. And I just kind of sat with that statement. But something I did today that was really interesting is I actually channeled Price. Now, Price is actually alive, but you can channel someone's higher self if they are still alive. So Holly and I do that all the time. So I went ahead and channeled him and talked to Price this morning, and I was like, hey, I would like some information. And so let's see if I can remember exactly what it was. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I had just been doing some visualization of going to California and things like that, and I was looking at it and I was like, well, I'm just wondering if I should like stay in the present, at the present moment, because I've been reading Eckhart Tolle's The Present Moment and staying in the present. And oh yeah, okay, so I was looking at it and I was like, well, there's this one teaching that you look at your present situation and you get really honest with yourself and you go like, oh well, I effed up here and I effed up here and that's why I have like lack of abundance there or whatever. And he's like, well, if you're going to the present moment, to actually then go to the past and look at the past to then try to rectify the present, you're actually not in the present, are you? You're not in the present moment, which I found really interesting. I was like, well, that's really true. If you're going to this present moment to then like dredge up the past and pull it forward to then try to like rectify it, whether that's finances, relationships, whatever it is, then you're not really present. You're in thought, and you're in these thoughts about the past. You're not being present and present in the source self. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting. And then he was like, so go ahead, go to the present moment right now and see what it truly is. And I was like, okay, I will. So here I am. I'm sitting on my bed, cross-legged. I'm in a meditative position. I'm in a warm apartment. I'm in Colorado. And he's like, is that true? I was like, yeah, it's true. That's where I am presently. And he's like, interesting, because just before this, he's like, weren't you in California? And then I was like, whoa. So as soon as he said that, I was like, poof, I was in California. And I was in a big house and with my husband and dog and cat and in my atrium doing yoga and hanging out with Kendall. And boom, this realization hit. And it hit me that, yeah, that's right. I was in my imagination in the present moment, which is God, the divine mind. And so Price was pointing to this fact that, you know, be in play, be in your imagination, even in the present. That's creative, that's source, that's God. He was saying, you know, children do that. And that was the video yesterday. Children do that. You see them playing all the time, acting out roles and being in that moment. Are they actually in that place, in that moment? Are they a knight, a queen, a king, a princess in a castle in that moment? In that presence? Presently? When they're playing? Yes, they are. That is where they are. That is what they are doing. You know, us as adults, we go, that's make-believe. That's make-believe. They're just, you know, just make-believe. But that's how the universe works. That's how the universe creates, through the divine mind, which is imagination, which is source. So it was just really interesting. I was like, wow, okay, yeah. I was just in California, by being in California, being present there, by being in my imaginative state and actually submerging myself in that place. And The Secret talks about this. The Secret talks about, you know, the guy driving the car, and if you really want a car that bad, really get in the picture of being there and touching it, feeling it, driving it, doing the things that you would do in this car and seeing the scenery around you and bumping the music or whatever it is, to really get yourself in that moment. And then the more and more consistently you do that and create a feeling state while you're doing that, the quicker you'll manifest it. Okay? Because literally in that moment you are being present. Present. Okay? So I hope that helped. I thought it was a really interesting conversation to have with Price about everything, and it was a really neat realization that he brought to me. Yeah, and then trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, so memories are oftentimes flowing up to the surface because they're from your ego. So it's good to acknowledge them and go, oh, okay, yes, I see you there, I recognize you. But once again, you're stepping away, you're becoming the viewer, and the screen that's playing out in front of you, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever, that's fine, I see it, I'm not rejecting it, but I'm also not like getting deeply involved in it. And you can just simply say, I respect your power. You know, when those things, when those memories and the emotion comes up and we kind of get involved in our thought, and just say, I respect your power. And that kind of dilutes it and pushes it back. And you go, okay, whatever. I saw it. And that's the awareness that brings awareness. And by bringing awareness, you're changing your awareness, your presence, your ability to be present in the actual moment and see it for what it really is, rather than the storyline going across saying, this is what it is. It was even funny today, actually. So funny, because in A New Earth, Eckhart Tolle was talking about bank accounts today. And he's like, well, what's the truth here? If you have 50 cents in your bank account and you tell yourself, I'm broke, I'm ruined, that's a story. Okay, that's the story, that's the thought that you've placed on that. Now, if you look at it truthfully and you look at it without emotion, without anything else attached to it, and you just go, I have 50 cents in my bank account. I mean, that's factual. That's just what it is. But you're not placing a storyline. You're not getting attached to that thing. You're just going, yep, I've got 50 cents in my bank account right now. That's it. You're not going, I'm broke. Oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills? The storyline that then flows from that. Okay? So try to keep things factual. Will then also try to keep you more present, because you're not running a storyline over what's actually happening out there. Okay? I hope this helped you guys. I will see you again tomorrow. Love you. Bye.